He dedicated his life to serving our great nation, and now that Navy SEAL right there has decided to serve his home state of Texas. Retired Lieutenant Commander Dan Crenshaw announcing his bid for Congress to replace retiring Republican Congressman Ted Poe. Crenshaw was medically retired a year ago after a 10-year career in the Navy SEALs. So what can his military experience bring to Washington? Retired Lieutenant Commander Dan Crenshaw joins us now. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, the pleasure is all ours. You clearly have been through so much, and you went through a lot in Afghanistan doing that for our great country. Tell us about your military service.
Well, started back in 2006. After a fractured leg, I made it through initial SEAL training. First stop was Fallujah, then again to Iraq in 2010 in Ramadi. And my third deployment to Afghanistan, that's sort of when everything changed for me. I got hit by an IED blast. About 6 months into deployment, I was immediately blinded and lost my right eye. I was able to walk it off to an extent, but I was put into a coma for about 5 or 6 days and woke up again completely blind. And through a few miracle surgeries, I was able to see again and recover and deploy twice more. I worked a lot with the intelligence community on those subsequent deployments, but I eventually had to be retired last year.
That's amazing. So how many total deployments? 5?
5. Yeah, my last one was to South Korea. Yeah.
Wow. So how are you going to take that military experience and take it to Washington?
Right. I think I'm leaving one of the more credible institutions, and I'm trying to take that credibility to one of the least credible institutions right now. I'm a SEAL, and I'm always looking for the next way to protect and defend the American people. And that's not just from foreign enemies. That's from overtaxation. That's from overregulation. It's threats to our border security and just threats to our freedom. I think we lack a little bit of leadership, and we lack a definition of what that even means. For the SEAL teams, I knew that guys were not going to follow me into the depths of hell and across fields full of IEDs just because I had some authority over them. They needed to believe it. So you had to inspire people. You have to make people want to do things they never thought they could. And I think we could use some of that in Washington. We could use some courage. Just don't lie to the American people. Don't tell them what they want to hear. Tell them what they need to hear. And just never quit.
What will be your focus? What do you want to change?
Fight for what we believe in. Well, I look at the world around us, and the president needs our help. He needs people in Congress who have credibility on the issues. North Korea is on the brink right now. Well, that was my last deployment. I understand these things. I don't need to be brought up. And we need something better than just talking points. In the next 8 to 10 years, we're looking at another North Korea, possibly with Iran, as the Iranian nuclear deal begins to expire. We're fighting terrorism on all fronts, and I love to see a president that we have right now not talking about timelines. He's not obsessed with troop levels. He's just talking about the mission, and that's what we need, and he needs people in Congress to back that up.
Lieutenant Crenshaw, we wish you all the best. Let us know how it goes, please. God bless you. Thank you for serving so many tours, too. You're incredible. Hero.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.